The 1991 Nuggets might be the worst defensive team in NBA history, but their lack of defense helped them land one of the best defenders of all time. The Nuggets of the 1980s were a talented bunch, known and loved for their prolific offense. Under longtime coach Doug Moe, the Nuggets regularly finished near the top of the league in both points and pace. At the turn of the decade, however, the Nuggets were due for a shakeup. They fired Moe and replaced him with Paul Westhead, and also hired first-time GM Bernie Bickerstaff. The Nuggets then let all-time franchise scoring leader Alex English walk in free agency and traded all-star point guard Fat Lever to Dallas. New coach Paul Westhead brought with him a fast-paced system that emphasized constant backcourt pressure and pushing the ball in transition. A major beneficiary of Westhead's lightning-quick scheme was point guard Michael Adams, who posted career highs in points and assists, but not in field goal percentage. In fact, Adams' 1991 stands out as one of the least efficient 25-point-per-game seasons of all time. Other major contributors to this team included center Blair Rasmussen, forward Orlando Woolridge, and rookie guard Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, formerly known as Chris Jackson. The Nuggets let up 162 points on opening night, and it didn't get much better from there. They would go on to let up 160-plus points 3 more times before the new year, including a record 173 points against versus the Suns in November. By the time all was said and done, they dwarfed the competition in terms of points allowed and finished as the worst defensive team of all time in terms of points allowed per game, alongside some other Nuggets teams of the 80s. What is most striking, though, is the time frame in which this occurred. This is a graph of every team in NBA history that allowed more than 120 points per game, plotted by the year in which it occurred. The late 70s and 80s were all about offense, and there has been a recent spike in offense as well. But the 91 Nuggets stand out as a unicorn, the last and most awe-inspiring of their kind. The Nuggets once again finished with the best offense in the league, but their defense was so putrid that they fell to 20-62, granting them the best odds in the lottery that year. Though they dropped in the lottery, the best player in the class fell into their lap with the 4th pick. 4-time Defensive Player of the Year and Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo anchored a Nuggets defense that completed a historic upset of the top-seeded Supersonics just 3 years later. And that's pretty much the story, so let's just watch some 91 Nuggets defense to close this video out. Some pretty lazy on-ball defense here leads to a foul, and if we zoom in enough here, we can see that, yep, that's future Knicks defensive stalwart Anthony Mason. He played 7 minutes for the Nuggets that year.